Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about how to build your soil and grow amazing vegetables. And it all starts with your soil and how to build up the structure of your soil, and that is by composting. So composting is what I do, and it's all about what you add and how you add it. So I'll take you through what I do for my compost. Adding a combination of high carbon materials like paper, wheat, straw, sawdust. So if you're adding sawdust, then it should be not treated. The thing is to add high nitrogen materials like lawn clippings, fruit and veggie scraps from your kitchen, prunings from the garden, manure, like I add cow manure, chicken manure, any sort of thing like that is your high nitrogen materials. So I do layers. I'll do a layering of the carbon material and then a nitrogen material. So then it will not be all end up being too much of one thing. So as you can see here, I've got some containers that I add to my compost. Dried leaves. I've got chicken manure from the chook house. I've got some sawdust in here from chopping wood, ash from the fireplace, some wood ash, more chicken manure, and I've got some more wood chips here, which is great for mulch as well. I use it for mulching, not tannalized either. So I've got some pine needles. One layer I'll do about 3 inches deep of leaves, and then I'll put in my kitchen scraps, and then I'll do another layer of chicken manure, and then I'll put some veggie scraps in, and I'll do another layer of, take you over to the compost and we'll do some layering. Right, so here's my compost, and I've got a layer of this compost has been here for about 6 months. I've got a layer of soil here from when I did some repotting, and I've got some seaweed which is a bit dried now. That was from my mum's beach. And on top of that I'm going to put on some compost. So this is my kitchen compost for a few days here. So veggie and fruit scraps go on there, and I just do a layer or two of that. Right, on top of that I'll do some, so that's your nitrogen and this is your carbon. I'll chuck all that in. And then on top of that I will do, you can put, oh that's dusty, put some chicken manure from the chook house, tip some of that in. I'll just use this lid, so I didn't bring my gloves. So you spread all that around, a bit dusty, and then on top of that you put in some grass clippings when you mow the lawns. You can put some more fruit and veggie scraps in, and then just keep layering it up. So do a couple of inches, 2 to 3 inches of each layer. And in this bin, I've been building this bin up for the last year. Layers here of all the different things I've been putting in here. Lots of scraps from the garden, and when I dig the garden out, it's damp, it's nice and dark, and it's rich. It's full of nutrients for the garden. So I've just dug all the rest of the compost out of this bin, and I've put it into this bucket, all ready to put in the garden. So this is nice, fully composted. So here are a couple of other compost bins that I've made myself out of bins. This one I've cut a hole in the bottom, and that one I've just chucked in some veggie scraps in there. This one I've been adding to and probably need to top it up. It's got some dead leaves, lots of worms in there, you can see. The goal is to get lots of worms in your compost and they go straight into your garden. So I'm just going to show you this garden. I had onions in here over the winter and I pulled them out. Been digging it up and it's very dry. The soil needs to be rebuilt with some nice compost. Cow manure from my dad's multi-shed, and it's like kind of composted down and it's very rich and it makes my veggies grow amazing. So I usually get a couple of bags for one garden. I just dug up from that bin. Chuck this on top. Probably needs a couple of bags. This one will do. That's it. It can be dug in, but I just tend to put it on top. So I generally wait a few weeks, let that sink in, water it in a few times, and then it's ready to plant some more veggies. And I'll just show you the soil. So these beetroots I planted a while ago now and they're just about ready to pull out. They're huge. And I've got some new beetroots at the back. Soil was just like the other soil where it was quite lumpy. And I added cow manure and compost from the compost. So that's nice and rich now. It probably needs a water, but the darker the compost, the better it's going to be. That explains how to grow really amazing vegetables. As you can see, my garden is lush and full of amazing soil, which I've been building up for the last 5-6 years now. And so I make all of my own compost and put as much organic matter as I can in. It's all spray free and organic as possible, and it just makes it so much nicer when you eat the tomatoes. Like these cherry tomatoes. These are amazing. They're so delicious. Alright, well, thanks for watching. Catch you next time. Bye!